Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get something over with, and to the parents, if they, and I'm trying to get a lot of people to notice, because basically, this all happened October 13th, and I was always on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. I'm mostly just friends with people I know, but like in real life, I know everyone on my Snapchat basically, and on TikTok, only my friends. But Instagram, on the other hand, I had 78,000 followers. When you think of that, that's almost 100,000. Yeah. Obviously, like 78 is closer to 100, but 78,000 isn't that close to, but that is bad for me. I'm trying to think of how old it was. I think it was like 9 when I first got on Instagram. Except when I was first on Instagram, it was my grandma's account. And I just watched videos. And then I just quit being on Instagram. And then you've got me, and come to find out, I come back on Instagram, and I had 7. I would post videos, and they would go viral, and I thought it was just kids. Yeah, I was 11 when I first got back on Instagram. So I took a break for like almost 3 or 4 years. Anyways, I come back on Instagram, I post a video, and that thing, it doesn't go viral. And then eventually, finally started going viral. I started going live. I never really looked at the notifications. I had a bunch of old men wanting me to do bad things. Yeah. So many old men were trying to get me to do bad things. I'm not gonna say the words, but they were trying to get me to, get yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, October 13th, I was at school, and obviously I was getting tested for dyslexia. Ended up finding out I don't have it, but basically what I was doing, we were doing the math section of it. Anyways, we didn't find out I had it. I don't have it. Anyways, come to find out, we were almost done with the math section. Anyways, and there was, all of a sudden, my school counselor came in and was like, she came into the room. I was in the office. I got called out of the office. I was in band. Yeah, band. As soon as I got there, because I knew I was gonna see her, and she said during band, so I like, I got called down when I was about to grab my clarinet. Come to find out, we started doing the math section, but we were already in. We did the ELA, and then I think we did a tiny bit of science, and then we did some of the math. We weren't fully done with the math, but we did finish. Like, it was about 2 weeks or so. We did it because we wouldn't do it every day, obviously. But anyways, yeah. My school counselor opens the door and says, "Can we borrow Chrissy for a little bit?" And the woman that was testing me for dyslexia is like, "We only have 5 more questions to do in this section today. Can you at least wait a little bit?" She's like, and then they left and started talking. Like, they said, "Chrissy, you can work on those math problems right there. I'm gonna go talk to Miss. I'm not gonna say the word." And anyways, they go out there and talk, and then Miss, the girl that was testing me was like, "Yeah, okay." And she came back in, and then Miss Puck said, no, that's not even my school counselor's name. I said Miss Cow. I don't know how, because I just ate a cow tail. I don't know why. I just keep tasting it, and it's like I keep thinking of it. Anyways, my school counselor comes back in and is like, you might want to sort of hurry up because it's kind of important. And then we finished and everything. We walked to the guidance counselor's office, and I said, oh no, I'm scared. And my principal was in there, and my guidance counselor, school counselor, basically. Yeah. That scared the poop out of me because I'm just, like, and I had my phone in my locker, obviously. So then we were talking, and they're saying, so United States Border Control tracked your phone down, contacted us, and were telling us about what happened. And then they were asking me a bunch of questions. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. Basically, they were talking, and they showed me all the photos and everything, but they ended up, my school counselor came with me. They're like, can you go grab your phone out of your locker? So obviously they didn't want me to go alone because they wanted to make sure that they had they would make sure I didn't delete anything. Not like I would. But then we went to my locker, which was just straight ahead down the hallway, almost all the way down the hallway, basically. Because here's my guidance counselor's office, and then there's the 7th and 8th grade locker way, right there. I was 12 when all this happened, by the way. October 13th this happened. Anyways, yes, we went, grabbed my phone. They said, can we have it? And we're going to call your mom/grandma and tell her to come pick up the phone. She came, picked up the phone. I was in there for almost 2 hours. Not really. About 45 minutes, probably. Anyways, I was in there and everything, talked. October 13th, obviously, this all happened. And then I wasn't allowed on my phone, obviously. I only was on my phone so I could do streaks with my friends, which I don't have many, so it didn't really matter. I only had like 10 people to send streaks to. When I do streaks, I just do a picture outside. Like, I just send a picture of my backyard, which is really big, so it doesn't matter. Because it's always sunny. Besides, right now, it's really ugly. Really ugly. It's so ugly. Anyways, you've got us, and, yeah. And then October 27th, which that's almost like 3 or 2 weeks or so, I had to get interviewed. And we had to bring all of my phones with us. Well, with me. Basically, that was trick-or-treating night. I don't know if it's like that anywhere else, but it was trick-or-treating night and everything. And next thing you know, here it comes. I'm getting interviewed, and then, I got interviewed for like an hour. And then basically, my parents go to drop me off. So, like, they dropped me off, and it only took us like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes or so to get to where we were going. And the next thing you know, my grandparents came back with all my phones, not to where I was at, but like they came back went to the police station, dropped all my phones off, and yes, I mean phones. iPhone 7, Samsung 27A, J237A, 27. Oh man, never you been one shop of money. Anyways, yeah, and then I was wanting my phone back, like, cause Thursday, December 22nd. No. December 21st was the last day of school, like till break. And and my birthday is December 23rd. My mom had got my phone back though, and I didn't know. So then, December 23rd, my mom gave me a gift. I said a dog collar, and I opened up the box, and it was actually my phone, iPhone 11. The police had to go through like 10 phones, 20 or so. I don't know, under probably 15 or so, because I have so many phones. Anyways, yeah, they went through my phones, got my phone back. Yay. Anyways, yeah, if you have Instagram, be careful, because especially if your kid has it, there's so many men out there, and I was one of the ones who was a victim. Obviously, the case got closed, obviously. They think that the men were just perverts. Yeah. Be careful. That's all I've got to say. Be careful. Just be careful. Be careful who you're around. Don't be on Instagram. See, when I first joined Instagram, there was no old men. Now, since it's now with Facebook, basically, I know it's always been, but now that there's more people using phones, Instagram has all those perverts. And they were all trying to get me to do messed up stuff. Careful who you're around. Just be careful. Extremely careful. I'm sorry. Like, there's so many bad people, and I was almost one of the ones who, like, yeah. Like I said, be careful who you're around, because there's so many messed up people out there that you may think, oh yeah, I know them well, and then you originally come to find out you don't even know them. Coming from me, yeah, I had 78,000 followers, and guess how many were actually my friends? 10. The rest of them I didn't even know, and the rest of them were only men. So if you're a kid or you have Instagram and you don't want something like this happen to you, highly recommend delete your account, because that's what I had to do. Be careful with what you say to people and what you do on camera, because sometimes these people may seem like they're nice when they're actually the bad guys. Because I got masturbated, almost. People were getting they were basically being I was basically being sexualized, because all of them were wanting to use me basically for something bad. No one went to jail, but apparently around the same time the police were going through my phone, they got a bunch of people from a bunch of weirdos from Ohio. So like I said, like I said. Who said I was trying to talk to you? Anyways, yeah, that's what happened. So if you have Instagram and you don't want this stuff happening to you, I recommend get rid of Instagram and or delete your account, because there's some messed up people in our world. Yeah.